Hello, guys. Good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
Hi, good evening.
Hi, welcome to another class. How are you guys?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
Hey, nice to know that. Thank you. I can't complain. Tomorrow is my day off, so I will have time to rest tomorrow. Hello, Rudy. How are you?
I can complain as well, teacher.
Okay, I can't complain either. Okay, good. Hey, you got a haircut, Kevin.
Yes, I did. I needed one.
Okay, me too. I need one, but I haven't had time. Maybe tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. I have too many things to do in my days off. And how's work, Kevin?
It was good. I mean, we just returned from weekend and the day off we had yesterday, so we have a lot of things to do. But it was fine. I don't complain. It was good.
Okay. Sounds good. Very good. Okay, guys. So thank you so much for coming on time. All right, today we have another topic to learn, which, as I said yesterday, this is a structure that can help you in your job and many other situations in which we are going to learn today. Okay, but to start the class, okay, let me see if I have this ready. I've been kind of busy. I think it's ready. Just let me go here. This is too much. I'm going to share a link with you. Okay, I'm going to share the link with you in the chat, and please join that game. Okay, join that game, put your name and get in. I'm going to tell you what we are going to do. Okay, let me get the link and chat, and there you go. Okay, click the link, put your name, and we are going to start the activity. Let me share the screen. You should be here right now. Okay. Okay, Rudy has joined. Okay, guys. What we are going to do is we will discover what is today's topic, okay? So who is in the game already? Okay, Fernando, Rudy. We are missing Eddie, Eder, and Kevin.
I'm in the game already.
Oh, okay. So Eder, are you in the game?
Yeah, I am the game.
Okay, so let's start, guys, because it's 30 seconds already. So let's start. please complete this puzzle. Okay. Very good. Let's see. Okay. Okay, good job, Rudy and Heather. Okay. Rudy. Fernando. Kevin, where are you? Okay, we have a cat. Okay. Fernando. Fernando is working hard. Okay, Rudy got another one. Okay, Kevin is working now. Okay, good job. I don't see the topic. I still don't see the topic. Okay, let's discover it. Okay, Kevin got one. Heather, where are you? Hmm. Hey, it's kind of difficult, right? Okay, good job. So far, Fernando is the MVP. Okay, Rudy second place. Okay, got another one. Okay, I'm going to help you, okay? Okay, Heather started working finally. Okay, okay. Good, okay. We can almost see the topic. Okay, this goes here. Okay. Maybe here. Okay. This should go like here. Here. Okay, guys, we are about to finish, okay? You have done an excellent job. Let's finish. It's almost complete. One, like this. Okay. Okay, almost. Okay, the last piece. Last three pieces, okay? Good, Kevin. And who is going to put the last? Fernando. Okay. Good job, guys. Thank you so much. So what is today's topic?
Yes, indirect questions.
Exactly, indirect questions. That is the topic. And here you have some clues, okay? You have a cat in love. You have this man thinking, and you have a cell phone. When do we use indirect questions, guys? When do we use indirect questions? Look at the pictures. I gave you some clues. No? No idea?
I don't
Okay.
know if you use indirect questions to request something, or most of the times I think is for request something, or I don't know.
Okay, indirect questions to request something. Yes, okay. To request something, that is the clue for the cell phone, okay? Maybe you have to write a text. And if you want to request something, you want to sound polite, okay? Okay, here, example, in your job. If you want to ask permission to do something to your job, you want to sound polite, okay? You will not say, hey, give me vacations. No, right? You want to sound polite, okay? And also, when you are in love, okay? You are not rude when you are in love. You are very polite. So we use indirect questions when we want to sound polite, okay? Very good. All right, so we are going to start today's class, okay, in which we are going to learn indirect questions, how to use them, and how to form them, okay? But before, guys, yes, you can leave the game. If you were in the game still, you can leave the game and come to the main session. We are going to do a warm-up, okay? So guys, do you see your favorite video games in here? Video game in here? Or video games? What are some video games that you can see here? The name of the video game.
The Legend of Zelda.
The Legend of Zelda. Okay. Which one specifically of the saga? In which one do you see this link?
I'm not sure. I mean, in Ocarina of the Time, you travel through time, and Link seems like that.
Okay, very good. So we have Zelda. I mean, Link. This is Link for the Legend of Zelda. What else?
Grand Theft Auto, San Andreas.
Exactly. Grand Theft Auto, San Andreas. Okay, very good.
It's Pokemon.
Pokemon, okay? Good. Mention more, guys. More. This is a brainstorming.
Minecraft.
Minecraft. Here you have this character, okay? Minecraft.
Metroid.
Metroid. You have Samus here.
Halo.
Halo. Here you have this.
It's Mega Man.
Mega Man 12, exactly.
Pokemon.
Pokemon. And
Kirby.
what? Kirby. Kirby, okay. And one of my favorite games ever, Mr. Game & Watch. Not the Mr. Game & Watch game, but Smash Bros. This was one of my favorite characters in Smash Bros, Mr. Game & Watch. So powerful. Okay. And Mario, Link, Sonic, the Little Big Planet. Okay, so very good, guys. And Donkey Kong, okay, Donkey Kong as well. Okay, very good, guys. So, and Pac-Man, if you see here, Pac-Man. Okay, very good. And welcome back, guys. Today we have an activity, a class in which we are going to learn about indirect questions, okay? So please, Carlos, help me read this.
Okay, indirect questions. We use indirect questions to ask questions in a more polite way.
Okay, questions to ask questions, okay? In a more polite way, exactly, okay? We have two types of questions we are going to go over today: direct questions and indirect questions, okay? Very good. So let's move on. Okay, normal question, okay? Here we have the normal question. What is the normal question, Kevin?
Where does the teacher live?
Okay, this is a direct question. And what type of question is this? It's an open question, okay? It's an open question, okay? Very good. So this normal question here, this is a direct question, okay? I'm just asking the question, right? But here we have an indirect question, okay? Very good. So Rudy, can you please help me read the indirect question?
Could you tell me where the teacher lives?
Okay, very good. Now, class, tell me, what are the difference you see, you can recognize between a direct and an indirect question? Mhm.
The indirect question is longer, but it's more polite.
Okay, very good. The indirect question is longer, but more polite. Okay, longer, very good. What else, guys?
The indirect question seems like a request, a formal request, I don't know. And the normal question is like a simple question only to ask information.
Mhm. Okay, very good. And what do we have in this question that we don't have in this question?
The auxiliary verb does, and it changes to the verb lives.
Exactly. You got it, okay? Here we have an auxiliary, but here we don't, okay? And if you see, this is the regular question structure, but here we have the positive structure, where the teacher lives, okay? This is a regular structure, okay? Where the teacher lives, a positive structure. But before the noun clause, this is a clause, a normal clause is not a question, but we have the indirect phrase, which is our question. Could you tell me? This is the question, okay? You don't have to ask two questions in a sentence or in a question. You ask, could you tell me? And then the question that we want to ask is formed with a noun clause, okay? Or in the positive statement. Example, can you tell me what your name is? Okay, you don't say, can you tell me what is your name? That is wrong because you are asking two questions. Can you tell me, this is one question. What is your name? This is a second question. So you can't do that. So what you will do is, can you tell me what your name is? Okay, the regular positive structure. Any questions so far? No? Okay, we are going to do a lot of exercises today, so no worries if this is kind of confusing at this point. Okay, so what is the structure that we need to follow? Here we have it. Please help me read this slide, Fatima.
Okay. Structure, direct question. How much do you earn? Indirect question. Could you tell me how much you earn? Introductory sentence is WH if past position negative sentence. Could you tell me? And part is part of the introductory sentence. And how much with WH brief and your like negative sentence.
Okay, good job, thank you. Yes, we will always use this structure, guys. It could be either positive or negative, but not question form, okay? So could you tell me, it's going to be the introductory sentence, and that can vary. I'm going to share with you a lot of introductory sentences or question phrases, okay? And here in the middle, to join the two, the introductory sentence and then the second clause, we have or a WH word or if. So could you tell me if you like chocolate? Okay. What is the direct question for this? Do you like chocolate? Right? This is a direct question. But could you tell me if you like chocolate? This is a positive. You, subject, like, verb, chocolate, complement. So is the regular positive sentence, okay? Of course, you can use negative sentences as well. It's less common, but you can definitely use it. So very good. Excellent. So how much do you earn? We are talking about money. Okay, if you remember at the beginning of the course, I told you 3 things that I like. One of those things was, I like money, okay? I like money. So if you want to ask me, hey, how much do you earn? That is unpolite and could be rude because this is very sensitive information. Imagine if I say, oh, I just earned blah, blah, blah amount of money, okay? Maybe that is a question that you want to sound at least polite if you have to ask, okay? So could you tell me how much you earn? In this case, we have how much, which is a WH question phrase, okay? Very good. Question, guys, or are we good so far? Okay. Think we are good, okay? Very good. And now we have a lot of introductory question examples here, okay? Because we have been using so far, could you tell me? If you say, could you tell me? Could you tell me? But there are more phrases that we can use, okay? Here we have some examples. Please help me read the examples. Either.
Introductory question. Do you know? Could you tell me? May I ask you? Do you happen to know? I was wondering if you could tell me. Would you mind tell me? I would like to know.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Now, Heather, before we pass to the exercises, ask me the time, but in a polite way, using an indirect question.
Another question of the exercise.
Nope, another question. Just ask me for the time using one of these introductory questions and the structure that we just learned. Mhm.
I would like to know if I pass the level.
Okay. Okay, you are not asking for the time, but we are going to check it, okay? I would like to know, okay? Very good. If I pass the level. Okay, what are we missing here? Because it seems like you are asking for something in the past. So I would like to know if I passed the level. Okay, very good. Here we have the introductory question or phrase, which is I would like to know. Okay, and here we have either if or a WH. Okay, if I pass the level. Okay, subject, verb in the past, and complement. So it's a positive structure. Okay, very good. All right, guys, you did an excellent job, Heather. Now, Carlos, ask me for the time, please, in a polite way.
Okay. Could you tell me what time it is? What time is?
What time?
It is.
It is, exactly, okay? No, is it? What time it is, okay? Because is it is the question form, okay? In which we put the verb to be in front of the subject. In this case, it is 9 o'clock. So this is the positive structure. So could you tell me what time it is? That is perfect, okay? Could you tell me what time it is? Very good. So far, guys. So good? No one has issues with this?
I have the question if, well, actually I know the difference between could and can, for example. If you use can for this question, is it incorrect or is not like a polite way to use?
You can, as long as you use this structure, it's going to be an indirect question. But if you want to sound very polite, you can use could instead of can, because could is more polite than can. But you can replace could with can in this case, and it will be polite because you're using an indirect question, okay?
Okay, thanks.
No problem. Okay, guys, so now we have the exercise. These are the two things that you want to know. You want to know your crush's phone number, okay? All right, so how do you ask your crush for her or his phone number? Okay, whether your vacations have been approved or not. This is what you want to know. Okay, so who wants to try the first one? Mhm. Let's go. Mm,
Okay, I will try.
okay, very good. And Fernando, you do the next one, okay? Ask for your crush's cell phone number.
Uh, I was wondering if you could tell me what your cell phone number is.
All right, very good. Okay, excellent. Grammar was perfect. Okay, but you have to sound some romantic, some interesting. Okay. All right, so yeah, hey, I was wondering, no, don't copy my style because it's terrible, but you could say, I was wondering if you could tell me what your cell phone number is. All right, so very good. Now try to do this using a question intonation. Rudy?
Okay, I was wondering if you could tell me what your cell phone number is.
Okay, very good. Okay, practice it, and you will see all of a sudden you will be doing polite questions, even if you don't think, hey, I want to sound polite. Okay, hey, could you tell me what time it is? Instead of saying, hey, what time it is it? What time is it? Okay, very good. Thank you. Okay, so thank you, Rudy and Fernando. Okay, you want to know whether your vacations have been approved or not. How do you ask this to your boss?
Um, uh, Hi, boss. Could you tell me if my vacation have been approved or not?
Okay, very good. Could you tell me if my vacations have been approved or not? Okay, very good. Excellent. Yes, you can remove the or not because that sounds like rude, okay? Am I getting my vacations? Yes or no? Okay, it sounds like rude. You can remove it. So, but other than that, good job. Okay, and what is the direct question, guys? How do you ask if your vacations have been approved in you not using an indirect question, but a direct question?
Were my vacation approved?
Okay, were my vacations approved? Okay, very good. Very good. Have my vacations been approved? Another way. Okay, but very good. Excellent. Okay, and guys, a question. How do you pronounce this? Direct or direct?
Direct.
Okay. Direction or direction? Okay, the answer
Direct.
is both. Okay, you can say either direct and direct. But in America, in the United States, they say direct. In Europe or in the UK, Australia, they say direct. Okay, if you see One Direction, it's because they are British, okay? If they were from the United States, they would say One Direction. Okay, so you can use either direction or direction, but direction is the American English and direction the British English. Okay, if you didn't know, now you know.
It's like zebra, right? Because I heard for example, in South Africa, they say zebra.
Zebra or zebra.
South Africa, they say zebra.
Yeah, and what is the pronunciation in American English then?
I think it's zebra.
Zebra, okay. Yeah, so there are many differences, guys. If you listen European English, all of the countries had a lot of differences when it comes to pronunciation, like in Wales, in the UK, Australia, in Africa, they have a lot of differences when it comes to pronunciation. Thank you so much for sharing, Kevin. Very good. Okay, so here we have some examples, okay? So you can get used to this new type of questions that you know. Here we have the direct questions and the indirect questions, okay? What is he doing? If you see, we can use this for all the tenses, okay? For all the tenses. So what is he doing? What is the indirect question for what is he doing? Okay, easy, right? Here we have it. So, Heather, please help me read this.
Do you know what he is doing?
Okay, we will not say, do you know what is he doing? Because we will have two questions. So what he is doing, that's going to be the right way. Okay, very good. Where can I see it? Okay, where can I see it? The indirect question would be, or could be, because there are many phrases that we can use here in front of the clause is, could you tell me where I can see it? Okay, very good. So here you know, do you know? Here, could you tell me? And here we have another one. I was wondering. I was wondering. Where are you from? I was wondering where you are from. Okay, I was wondering where you are from. What is this? Do you know what this is? Okay, do you know what this is? Very good. Another one, what's your name? Can I ask you what your name is? What's your name? Can I ask you what your name is? Okay, that is the indirect question. Very good. Okay, guys, so far, do you have questions? No? Okay, very good. Excellent, thank you. So now we have here some practice. What is the name of this city? Let's see, you want to ask this. Maybe you are lost and you want to know the name of the city where you are at. Okay, so how do you ask this? Using an indirect question, okay? Because you are asking this to an unknown person.
Could you tell me what the name of this city is?
Very good. Yes, when you have questions, simple present questions with the verb to be, just put the verb to be at the end. Most of the times it goes at the end. So could you tell me what the name of the city is? Because the name of the city, of this city, is the subject, okay? And is the verb. Very good. Good job. Excellent. Here we have another one. Who is she? How do you ask this? Politely.
Do you know who she is?
Very good. Do you know who she is? Excellent. Okay. Do you happen to know who she is? Another one, okay? Do you happen to know? Very good. Excellent. And you want to ask a girl to go to the movies with you, okay? You want to use the excuse that Mario is a great movie, okay? It's trending right now, so you want to invite a girl to the movies. So how do you ask that important question? Mhm. How do you ask that question, guys? Because if you ask, do you want to go to the movies with me? Okay, you will not be outstanding, okay? You have to stand out. So use an indirect question. Mhm. You are shy, right? Hmm? You will not say, hey, let's go to the movies. No, you want to sound polite, okay? Advanced, as an advanced English speaker. So how do you ask this? Don't use could you tell me because it's too common. Use another phrase at the beginning. You have forgotten them, right? Let's take a look here, okay? You will not use do you happen to know, okay? This one doesn't apply. Hey, do you happen to know if you want to go to the movies with me? Okay, that sounds wrong, okay? That sounds actually, I mean, if I ask this in this way, I'm going to be a loser already, okay? So no, you can use I wonder. I was wondering if you, okay? So maybe this one could be, or may I ask you, okay? That's another one. Okay, so let's see. Come up with something.
I was wondering if you wanted to go to the movies with me.
Okay, very good. Yeah, that's, I think, is the best way. I was
Yeah.
wondering if you want to go to the movies with me. Okay, very good. After if, you are telling her, you want to go to the movies with me, okay? Suggesting her brain, okay? Very good. So that is a good way to go, a good path to go. Very good. Okay, guys, so these are indirect questions, okay? So very good. We are going to check what you have learned. Let's go. Okay, let me see if this works. Yes, this works. I'm going to share with you this link in the chat and go to this presentation, okay? You will see a screen like the one that I'm presenting right now, okay? So the question says, what are some scenarios in which we can use indirect questions, okay? You can submit some answers. What scenarios? Oh, maybe when you talk to your boss, okay? That could be one. Think about other scenarios. Okay, let me see. We have one answer already. Okay, very good. Okay, one answer. Okay, three answers already. So that means we have three scenarios in which we can use these indirect questions. Okay. Five answers. Okay, very good. Okay, perfect. So we are going to check your answers. Okay. 6 answers. Okay, we are going to see what we have already here. Let me see. Okay, excellent. 8 answers, okay, at the end, so very good. Okay, let's go over the answers. Are you seeing the answers, guys? Yes? Okay, perfect.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, thank you. So here we have it. Ordering in a restaurant. Okay, can you tell me an indirect question for this scenario?
Could you tell me what's the special of the day?
Exactly, exactly. Can you tell me what the dish of the day is? Could be right. Okay, very good. That sounds good. Okay, asking someone out to a date. Okay, it could be on a date. Yeah, that's for sure scenario. Okay, can you tell me where the bus station is? Oh, you wrote a question here. Okay, that's good, but the question is correct. When you visit another country, exactly. When you visit another country, exactly. Okay. How do you say extranjero in English?
Foreign?
So when you are in a foreign land, in a foreign country, or if you're a foreign, you use this type of question. Hey, could you tell me where the taxi stand is? Okay, if you want to find some taxis. When you are lost somewhere, of course, if you are lost in Soyapango, you want to be very polite, okay? Because you are afraid. All right, very good. When you need a phone number, okay? Very good. Meeting new people, I like that, okay? I like that. To ask for a place in the city, of course. Also, guys, if you want to ask something to your teacher, right? Because you want to sound polite, okay? You want to sound polite, very good. Example, if you want to ask for your grade, or if you missed an exam and if you need this to be scheduled or rescheduled for you, okay? So that's a good scenario. All right, very good. Now, it seems we have another question, right? Let me move here. Okay, write indirect questions. So now, guys, write at least 2 indirect questions. You can ask more. Okay, you can use, could you tell me, or any other of the phrases. And use different tenses as well. Use different tenses. Challenge yourself. Okay, we got one answer. Okay, 2 answers. Okay, 3 answers. Try to think in the scenarios that you put in the previous slide and try to make questions for those scenarios. Only 2 of you are giving answers, okay? Only 2 of you, and we have 4 answers, 5 answers, 3 of you already, okay? Good. Okay, 5 answers, right, very good. But only 3 of you have participated so far. Okay, very good. We are going to check the answers. If you want to keep putting this, 6 answers we have. Okay, very good. So 2 for each of the students that participated. Okay, very good. We are going to check. So please, let's go here for questions. Okay, so Kevin, please help me read this one, the first one, and tell me if this is correct.
Do you know what time the supermarket opens?
Okay, so do you think this is correct or no? Or no?
I think it's correct.
Did you write it?
No, I didn't.
Okay, very good. So do you know what time the supermarket opens? Yes, it is correct. Okay, very good. Excellent. And I like it. Okay, I'm going to give it a heart as well. Very good. Okay, so Carlos, please read the second one and tell me if this is correct.
I was wondering if you want to go camping with me. And I think that is not correct because the word want doesn't have the letter T, and I think that to go, I think to go to camping.
If you want to go to camping, okay, very good. So the final decision is, it is correct, okay, because the mistake is the verb want is missing the T, but that is a spelling mistake, okay, but grammatically this is correct, okay, it is correct, and also it is correct if you say you want to go camping with me, okay, it's correct because after the verb go, okay, if you will mention an activity, you will use the ing form. Go swimming, okay? Hey, do you want to go hiking with me? Okay, so it is correct, okay? Excellent, very good. So Rudy, please read this one and tell me if this is correct.
Could I ask you what her name is? And I think, yeah, it is correct.
Could I ask you? Okay, you made it up, right? You invented it because I didn't teach you. Could I ask you? But that sounds correct. Okay, that sounds correct. Okay, and we are going to put a heart because that was good. Okay, could I ask you what her name is? Okay, very good. You are not asking for the person's name, but for somebody else's name. Okay, very good. Loved it. Could you tell, please help me read this, Heather.
Can you tell me where the bathroom is? It's a emergency.
Okay, is it correct or not?
Because you can the best for me. Could you tell me?
Okay, yes, you can use either can or could, but yeah, it is correct, okay? Remember that that person is in an emergency, okay? So could or can doesn't matter at that time, okay? Very good. So it's it's good, and we are going to give it a star. All right, we are going to give it a star. All right, very good. And who wrote this, guys? Okay. All right, but that is good. Okay, so now Fatima, please help me read this one.
I was wondering if you can tell me where is this street?
Is this correct?
I'm not sure about if this is street, but I think it's correct.
Okay, teacher Fatima says it is correct, okay? What do you think, guys?
I
It is
think
wrong.
it's incorrect.
Okay, okay, it is wrong. Why? What would be the correct way then?
I was wondering if you can tell me where this street is.
Okay, very good. I was wondering if you can or could tell me where this street is. Okay, that is the correct way. Very good. Okay, so here we have a room for improvement, but that is totally fine. Okay, very good. So we are just, we have just failed one, so not a problem at all. Very good. And the next one, Carlos, please read this one and tell me if this is correct.
May I ask you what your schedule is?
Mhm.
And may I ask you what you? Yeah, I think it's correct.
Okay, very good. Perfect. Excellent. So yeah, that is correct. And then we have the last one. Kevin, please read this one and grade it.
Could you tell me where is the Sukri restaurant?
Mhm.
I think it's incorrect. I think that the correct way should be, could you tell me where the Sukri restaurant is?
Okay, very good. Yes, use the verb to be at the end, okay, in this type of sentences where the Sukri restaurant is, okay, very good. What is the Sukri restaurant? Haven't ever seen it. Okay, very good, guys. So good. If you see, we have a lot of good questions, and these two, it's very easy. Okay, it's an easy win, guys. Just remember verb to be goes at the end. Hey, could you tell me what time it is? Okay, very good. So the verb to be goes at the end in this type of questions. Okay, excellent. Do you have any question, guys, about this? No? Okay. So we have seen two topics so far in the class for this week, okay? So what are the two topics we have seen? Indirect questions and quantifiers for countable and uncountable nouns. Okay, so remember, at the end of the week, we are going to have a Kahoot, so pay close attention to this. And also, guys, tomorrow we have the activation class. What's the activation class? I know that I talk too much, okay? I hate myself because I talk too much, but it's also because we have to explain everything in just 1 hour of classes, okay, so it's kind of difficult. So that's why. But that's why we have a class in which you are supposed to talk more than me, okay? Which is the activation class. So for tomorrow class, we have two homeworks, okay? Homework number one, find a song, okay, in which you hear at least one indirect question, okay? So listen to songs. Oh, this is an indirect question. Okay, I'm going to bring this to the class. So this is number one, all right? The second one is to write a paragraph, okay, because you will share this with your classmates. Write a paragraph about your city, specifically a problem or some problems in your city. You can talk about two problems. Oh, pollution is a problem in my city. The air pollution here is terrible, and or we need more traffic lights. Okay, we need more street light in my city. The street light in my city is insufficient, is not enough. So use what we have learned this week, okay? Quantifiers, remember when something is insufficient, we use enough. When we use more, when we need more of something, a greater quantity, and also use less, few, more, much, countable, uncountable nouns. Talk about problems in your city. How long you will talk tomorrow? You can talk about 4 to 5 minutes, okay? 4 to 5 minutes. Tell us about your city. What are the common problems in your city? Do you have bicycle lanes? No? Is that a problem for you? Yes? So talk about this, all right? Do you have any question about the two homeworks for tomorrow? No? Okay. Number one, I'm going to share this presentation link so you can check it out later if you need to study. And also, I'm going to share the two homeworks for tomorrow because some of your classmates wrote me today and they told me that they were busy, that they couldn't attend today. So for them, I'm going to write it. So please, guys, do the homework and don't miss tomorrow classes because it's your chance to speak. See you
Okay, thank you,
tomorrow,
teacher.
guys.
See you. Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you.
Night.
See you tomorrow.
Good night. Good
Thank
night.
you. Good night.